What ho, chaps. I'm MagicalMike, and we're staring at a black screen for one reason only. When I booted this game up to test it yesterday, now I've not experienced this before, I've not played this game before, but the startup screen just made me so happy. So I wanted to show us that. So prepare for Crash Bandicoot. We're going to start with the first game, we're going to go through all of it. We're going to go through 1, 2 and 3, hopefully. And it's going to be fantastic. I hope so anyway.
Activision presents a smashing blast from the past. Developed by Vicarious Visions.
I don't think this is the original Cortex actor, but this.
It's Crash Bandicoot!
The old style stuff just turning into the new stuff. I don't know what about this made me so happy, but oh man. And the frame rate of the old stuff compared to the new. Oh. How can you say no to that? Oh. I mean, what do I even say to this? I'm excited. I'm excited to play this. It's
Crash Bandicoot!
Which we'll be starting with, by the way. We're going to go through this first, second, third game. You know, it's going to take us a while.
It's Crash Bandicoot 2! Cortex Strikes Back!
The music in these games. Oh man, I don't even know what to say. I'm just so happy to be able to play this, you know? These games are like my childhood. In fact, Crash 1 was probably one of the first games I ever played. It's a hard game. These are platformers, by the way. If you don't know this game, or these games, then you're in for a treat. I may not be able to say a whole lot about them, but the music will carry it. Trust me. If I've got nothing to say, just listen to the soundtrack. It's phenomenal. I've used Crash 2's and Crash 3's soundtracks in videos for years. Absolutely years, and they never get old.
It's Crash Bandicoot Port!
It's so good. It's so good. And it's not quite the old stuff, it's slightly remixed. Unless, like, my PS1 like sound capability was just garbage or whatever, but oh, we're in for it. Options, there aren't really a lot. Yeah. Run, jump, spin. Crouch slide isn't actually a thing, that's lying to us. Those don't exist. There's keyboard controls as well. Graphics, you know, I'm playing at 60 FPS. With everything up apart from anti-aliasing, because frankly, I don't really care. You guys unfortunately going to have a 720-30 experience, because there's nothing I can do about that, that's the best I can do. Should we just start? That's fine by me. Crash 1. Oh yes. Where things are just not very well explained, but by God, it just doesn't need to be. You run, you jump, you spin. That's all you need.
Dr. Cortex, we haven't determined the cause of past failures.
Moron! This Bandicoot will be my general. He will lead my Cortex commandos to world domination. This time, I shall reign triumphant. We are closer than ever before. Quickly, into the vortex.
A lot of Easter eggs in that, by the way.
The vortex is not ready. We have no idea what it could do.
Failure again. live!
Uh-oh.
Prepare the female Bandicoot.
Manga ass. Oh. Aku masks. Yeah, this guy's Aku. They never really explain any of that. I'm sure it's in the instruction manual in the original game, but there you go. Cortex, evil dude, wants world domination with apparently an animal army that he's doing things with. So welcome to the game. I don't know if I want to use left stick or the D-pad to control Crash. Also, I wanted to check something. Slightly holding right, bit more. Oh, right. You can actually make him walk. I didn't know that was a thing. Of course, back in the PS1 days, we didn't have joy with sticks. But yeah, there you go. Pressing Y brings up that. Wumpa Fruit, coins, Mario games, rings, Sonic. Collect 100, you get a life on the right. Lose all your lives. Bad stuff. And then smash boxes. Crash is so emotive, by the way, in this game. So good. So good! Yeah, running, jumping, standard controls, and press X to spin. That's it. Those are my entire controls. Nothing else does anything. Now we have box types. Why are we smashing boxes? Because it's fun. These boxes do jumpy, bouncy stuff and have 10 Wumpa Fruit, not apples, in them. Question mark boxes? Don't know. Sometimes lives, sometimes a bunch of Wumpa Fruits. Not always though. Oh, well, there's some controls for you. Nice. Aku with the Ubaga. Yeah, he's basically just a free hit. Yeah, just don't get hit. The objective is to get to the end of a stage, and then from that end, just move on. I guess the eventual objective is to free yourself. Free yourself? No, absolutely not. Is to free the female Bandicoot. I don't know what she's called. Is it? It's not Coco. That's his sister. I don't remember her name. Get to the end. You know, pretty simple stuff. There's a bunch of box types and stuff that I haven't explained here. But let's be honest, here's a checkpoint. Now then. Collecting 3 masks makes you invincible. I'm also gonna potentially blow some minds here. I'm gonna have to move fast. This only lasts for a short time. You do move faster when you're going invincible. Don't miss that box there. Get all these. Now how many minds did I just blow by running across that bridge with the invincibility? Yeah. So, it turns out, by the way, 48 out of 49 boxes. I'll explain this for just a second, and then we'll actually get into playing the game properly. That bridge is probably one of the hardest first levels in a game to get, right? I can't actually show it again. As a kid, that proved impossible. You had to basically jump on a box, bounce, and then like slightly edge your way across. So hard as a kid. And then I watched Nerdcubed do this like a couple of years ago, and he just runs across it with the invincibility, and I'm like, what? What the hell? And then and my mind was blown. So anyway, collect all the boxes in a level. You get a gem. What's a gem for? Who knows, but they're important, eventually. And Sherbet, hello, I did finish Grimlock. And that's the end of that first level. Incredible. It used to be that in the original versions of these games, well, in Crash 1 anyway, that you needed to get to the end of a level without dying once to get a gem, but in the remake, in the Sane Trilogy version, luckily for us, it allows you to die and still get gems. Not all the time. Not all the time. There are certain coloured gems and certain special gems where you don't get the ability to die. In fact, if you do die, you just forfeit it and you have to try again. In this playthrough, I hope to try and get all of the gems. Well, that could take a long ass time. And yeah, relics were not a thing either previously. This was a Crash 3 thing that they've added into the previous games. We'll see how that goes in the end. Also there's this, Stormy Ascent. I'm gonna say nothing about that because it's just, that'll come at the end. Oh, we can also save and load. Sure. Oh, it's X to save, is it? Interesting. Interesting choice of button. Okay. So yeah, I don't know how much I'm going to actually have to say about the game going forward, but welcome to the island. We have a bunch of levels, as you can see, each one of these nodes is a level. I don't know how many levels there are total in the game, or how many gems or anything total. I don't know. But the music will carry us to absolute victory. Oh yeah, we haven't seen TNT. Good hint there. I guess we're going to be introduced to it in this level. Yes, you can break boxes by jumping on them, by spinning enemies into them. We have certain types of boxes, like this one for example, this arrow box will just bounce you. Also have Aku masks. You can only break these by spinning them. You have metal boxes that you can't spin. TNT, yeah, if you spin this, you die. I'm just gonna jump on it, you get a little countdown. Just want to see Crash casually walk like that. Brilliant. Anyway, let's do a heckin' run. Most enemies in the game, like, super do not matter. Piranha plants there. That's a bonus token. Collect 3 of those. I shouldn't have broken that so quickly, should I? Collect 3 of those, it opens up a bonus part of the level. You do need to break all the boxes in the bonus parts to count. Up here we can actually see a metal box up in there. Up there, where Crash's head is. There's a checkpoint, so if I die I'll respawn here. And this green platform, yeah, we need something to get this to activate, and that'll take us up. What that also means... Oh. Yeah. What that also means is that we can't actually get the gem in this level, we can't break all the boxes, because there's some above us, somewhere, that we can't get to. Also this game, you can spin, right? It's unforgiving in the fact that you can actually spin away pickups. If you could do, imagine in Sonic if you could spin dash into rings and they would just fly away. Yeah, you can do that. You can do that to extra lives as well. I'm sure a lot of people are very unhappy about that. But man, there you go, take that you skunks. And yeah, this is the first game, so they don't shy away from doing horrible things like this, where they put extra lives between TNT boxes. Bit of timing involved there. So I heard you like Mario and Piranha plants. See ya. Also, sometimes they will put TNT boxes in big piles of stuff like this, so you will just spin into them. They're really quite rude about that sort of stuff. Anyway, bonus level just opened, this is the way in. It's not always immediately next to one of the things, but here's a bonus, now we're a side-scrolly boy. Oh, the music. Simple bonus level, right? It's the first one. And there she is! Game complete, never mind. Never mind. So we're missing 5 boxes. Man. Just 5 boxes. Never mind. Just 3 boxes. Where are those 3 boxes? Well, we'll have to come back later and find out. As if it isn't already obvious, it's the place where I couldn't go. by the way, there'll be multiple levels where I'll miss more than 3 boxes. A lot more than 3 boxes, and the more boxes you miss, the more punishment Crash takes at the end here. And it can get hilarious. The animations in this game, so good. So good! I mean, I know a lot of this is nostalgia. But my god, man. If you haven't played one of the old Crash games, I'm not saying you should, but there's emulators available. Just saying. And in the old games you didn't have these tips to show you certain mechanics, so you just kind of had to work stuff out as a kid. The Dark Souls of platformers is an absolutely moronic statement to make, but hilarious either way. Let's never mention that again. So the Great Gate is, oh, also, yeah, hold data bounce higher. Simple stuff, right? So yeah, not always running away from the screen, sometimes. Sometimes we're a side-scroller. And yes, this was a mechanic that hopefully will not be quite as annoying. I love that. I don't know what Aku Aku says, like, ooh, polypatracia, what the hell? Here's a mechanic. How do we advance? Oh no. Yeah, you gotta spin these. But things get... Oh god. It's already happening. Things get difficult as they stack up on each other. Oh, also, turtles. Yeah, you can jump on them. Certain enemies have different ways to deal with them. The turtles, if you jump on them instead of spinning them, they will just turn over and become a bouncy platform. Also, this fire. Those fire platforms are bouncy as well. We'll have to actually land on those and time some stuff at some point. Sometimes they're mean about these levels as well. So you see here, this exclamation mark block is going to do something. Typically we'll fill in these boxes with some stuff. Sometimes they put boxes underneath there. And then they'll put metal boxes on top and you'll be like, oh, I just screwed myself. That's just what kind of game this is. Oh god. Yeah, the stick, not the easiest thing to control Crash with, honestly, but that's what we're going with. I've never heard a lot of this bonus music. I think it might be new, in fact. Either way, phenomenal stuff. Big fan. Also, doing a bonus level counts as a checkpoint as well. Just gonna get some timing right. We missed 8 boxes somewhere, and there's one of those transparent platforms again. So we're missing something. Crash is not happy about that. Oh man. Hopefully the sound's okay as well, guys. I don't know. At some point I'll probably shut up a lot and we'll get to just hear the music and whatnot. But yeah. Boulders. That's a name. Is this the level I'm thinking of? We'll find out. Yeah, it's telling us how to earn clear gems. We don't know what gems are for, but you know, it's a collectathon game, right? You want to break stuff, you want to collect things? It is. Welcome to Boulders. And the introduction of a level where you run towards the screen and get chased by a boulder. Yeah, these are a staple. Of course, you can't see what's ahead of you. Or behind you. Towards us. Behind me. So this'll be fun. Look at Crash's animations, by the way. I love it. He's so animated. Also in the old version, I don't think the boulder can break boxes, by the way. I don't think it counted to your total if the boulders did that. But I think maybe in this game it does now. I can't really stop and pick up all these Wumpa fruits that I'm missing. Feels bad, man. I can't jump at this spot. Interesting. Also a bit of a cheese strat. You could just hit the checkpoint first and not do those boxes, and then every time you respawn, if you die, those boxes come back and you can farm Wumpa fruit. Maybe gain a few extra lives from that. Maybe save yourself some grief if this is causing trouble. But I think they've been quite kind and they've increased the field of view quite a bit. So I can see a little further. That was easier than I remember it being. Don't know about you guys, but where do you store your gems? I often store them inside my right ear. Or I swallow them. Either way. Something truly outrageous, right, gems? Haha. Gotta say this, the loading's a bit strong. Upstream. I think I remember this level. I don't know. We've actually seen most of the mechanics of the game already. And from then on, it's just perfected it, right? Oh yeah. Also, they got rid of my masks when I started boulders. I don't know if I can stand on that thing to the right there. It's tempting to try, but I'm not going to. Oh god. Is that a jumpy fish? No. So these lily pads will, if you stand on them too long, they go down. And Crash can't swim. These ones won't though. You can stand on these as long as you want. Oh god. Precise movement in this game is not easy with the stick. See you later, fish thing. This log, by the way, slippery. Yeah. I would guess that jumping up it is actually faster. But I'm no speedrunner. Ah, more new platforms. This thing, if you stand on it too long, will probably eat you, if I remember rightly. Yeah. I'm also not super confident in my jumps and stuff yet, so I won't be making like too many crazy leaps of faith. I like to take my time in platformers and really kind of understand, oh god, the timing. Kind of understand the timing on everything before I make decisions. Yeah, purple ones will just snap at their own will. There's more platforms down there blocking progress. I don't know what's down there, but we'll find out at some point. Also, there's no like major momentum mechanics like in Sonic games. Either Crash is like full speed or not, really. Oh god. Bonus rounds as well don't count for deaths. You get unlimited tries. As long as you can actually make it into the portal. Sometimes it doesn't put you right next to it, so... Like I said, precise movement. Not the easiest thing. Jeez. Alright. I don't think the old games ever told you the box counter at the bottom as well in these original bonus levels, but I don't remember. Could be wrong. missing some boxes. Of course we are. Rip. I think they're quite mean in these early levels, you know? Where they're like, you missed stuff, you needed things, and in fact in the older games I don't think you could see those platforms quite as easily with the mesh. I think they were just really, really like ghostly transparent. So it was like really hard to see them and you didn't know why you'd missed a bunch of stuff. So welcome to the first boss, Papu Papu. Hopefully he's just as easy as I remember him. Yeah, bosses are basically just gimmick fights in these games. He's certainly looking a lot more detailed than he used to. Hello, Papu Papu. Yeah, you just jump on his back. Life bar on the bottom left, he takes 5 hits to die, I guess. Whoop. You can't spin him either, by the way, in case you're wondering. You just jump on him. Generally from the back. And that's it, Papu Papu, dealt with. Easy peasy, right? I'm pretty sure you used to be able to jump on him for as long as you wanted to, but never mind, eh? And there you go. You can't spin him, it's just a simple fact of jumping on his back. All he does is spin his stick around. Unless he has some like hidden mechanic that I've never seen because I've killed him too fast before. I don't know. There you go. Rolling stones. Also, what is this? What is this? Huh. Well, that's new. Yeah, Coco, Crash's sister, introduced in the second game? Yeah. I don't think there's any particular reason to play her. I don't think she's any different, but let's give her a go. Why not? Let's use her for Rolling Stones. I think she's entirely the same. In fact, you could only play her in the third game, and only in very specific levels with riding things. So actually playing Coco on foot is quite a novel concept for me. Yeah. Also that thing she's holding, it's a laptop. I don't know why she's carrying it around with her, but there you go. It's incredibly denim. Oh, it's weird hearing a different sound effect for spinning. So look at that expression. It's hard to see, but she's basically like goes super wide-eyed. Oh yeah, you can break boxes from underneath as well. And if boxes land on you, sometimes boxes have physics on them. If they land on you, you'll break them too. Also, sometimes levels have like little side areas that you can go into, but I'm not seeing anyone here, or anywhere to go here. Also, there was a thing up there. We just collected an embryo token in the bottom left. I forgot that those were a thing. Also, welcome to death animations. They are incredibly expressive in these games. Of course, having not played Coco before, I don't know what hers are like. Typically, Crashes are very like, oh shit, Crash is dead. He's very dead. I imagine they might be kinder with Coco. I don't know though. Anyway, embryo tokens. There's one above here. Have we still got it? I guess we still got it. Yeah. They unlock extra bonus levels. Also, perspective is a thing. No holds barred? I got an achievement for doing something there. I don't know what though. And this is where they're mean. I think there's a life in the middle of these. Yeah, there is. Don't be around TNT for very long, because it will hurt you when it explodes. I was trying to jump on that tortoise turtle, by the way. I've no idea where embryo tokens are. I don't think I've ever collected a full set of them successfully. Because the last time I played this was like, probably like 8 years ago or more. On the PlayStation 1. Also, you want to be careful spinning enemies because they will break boxes, and if you aren't careful, you might break something that you didn't want to. Oh, this is gonna... I didn't think. I just took that hit there because that platform was definitely gonna sink. Taking a hit better than dying. So yeah, these bonus levels, they start out simple, they do not stay simple very long. Also, I think these boxes, these ones that bounce you quite a lot and have a lot of wumpa fruit in them, I think, if I remember rightly, there used to be 10 bounces and you only got 1 per bounce. And in this remaster they've made it take half as long, because frankly it was quite annoying. So we've missed an embryo token somewhere, I've no idea where. Unless we haven't, and it's further ahead. But yeah, there you go. Apparently, there's a lot of boxes in that brio place. Oh god, the first punishment. Oh no. Oh no. I'm so sorry. She seems fine. She's fine. Everything's fine. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of backtracking in this game. In all these games, actually, because of certain gems, certain coloured gems. Oh my god, they don't let you play Coco for Hog Wild. Also in these games, they, in the originals, they didn't actually used to tell you what you've got in them, so you never used to be able to tell what the gem was in them and stuff. So I can tell that, like, I've got the one from Boulders, but I don't have the one from Upstream. Relics and Time Trials, by the way, that's the other icon you can see in there. So yeah, you never had any idea where those special gems were at. Now, Hog Wild. What to say about Hog Wild? First of all, I can play this song on bass. Second of all I can do is go left and right and jump. That's all I can do. That is the entirety of my controls here, and I will let the level speak for itself. And it will. Just watch Crash's expression here. I hope it's as good as the old one. Yup. Oh, they've changed the music ever so slightly. Oh yeah. I'm riding a hog. I'm riding my hog, and you can't stop me. It's very sluggish, by the way. Jumps. Those drums will bounce you upwards. Yikes, there was some concentration there, by the way. If you land on a drum, it will bounce you quite high upwards. You typically have to manage your jumps quite well to avoid screwing them up. Oh, it's not quite as manic as it used to be. The music isn't quite as good as a gem. It's basically an auto-scroller. One of my favourite music tracks in all of gaming right there. The remaster I don't think does it enough justice. Listen to the old one. If you're listening to me right now and you're not convinced, go listen to the old one. It's so much more poppy and just like, I don't know, I can't describe music very well. Which is a terrible trait for a bassist, I know. Oh my god, so much better. I think we'll just stay as Crash for the most of this game, I think. If you guys want to see Coco, then demand it or something at some point and I will heed thine requests. Or I won't and screw you guys, but we'll see. The Great Gate. Starting out with a bonus thing, huh? Yeah, there's certain themes of these islands. Ooh, hello. Hello. You can't do anything to the monkeys, by the way, when they're rolling, so that's why I sit and wait for them to do their thing. These platforms are slidey, so it's kind of hard to walk up them. Piranha plants are scary, also. They will attack you quite quickly, and this is where things get complicated with these platforms. You have to spin them to actually send them sideways, in case you're wondering. Which makes timing a thing. Also, I'll show this now, since it's here. These platforms, they're bouncy as well. Oof. If you spin those while they're rolling, they will just throw you out of their way, by the way. Monkeys are pretty scary dudes. Also, yeah, those guys, not the best guys. As I was saying before, actually, I'm pretty damn sure that momentum isn't a thing in these games. Maybe not in the first. But maybe it is on these slidey platforms? I don't actually know. Oh god. These guys you want to jump over so that they shield themselves over the head, and then you can spin into them. Well, this is risky. Please no kill. Ooh. It's hard to judge perspective as well, by the way, in this game. The shadows aren't like super perfect. Like Crash's shadow is so like difficult to see here. Why is this? Ah, there is stuff. I'm getting used to the stick, by the way, as a control scheme for this. I say that now, but it won't last. I think speedrunners can actually do this. Yeah, look at that! Jumping. Oh god, this is why. These don't stay horizontal, by the way, so it's kind of a pain in the arse. If you fall, you see them starting to change back there. That's why it can be a pain in the arse doing this section. Oh, there's an Aku Aku match there. Free it. And then I just threw it all away. Rip me. Yeah, I didn't want to spin. I could have panic spun this tortoise here. Tortoise. But I decided not to because I wanted to use him to get that box. Also, this is really mean. You can go into the background here. How mean is that? Oh, I can't go any further. Now I'm just scared. 3D jumps in this game, by the way, kinda scary. And what I mean by 3D jumps is like... I don't know how to explain it. Like going around an object, like doing a 90-degree jump around an object. Yikes. Oh, that was risky. Ooh. Don't like that. Oh god, you gotta be close here. And once again, another platform. This one looks red though. Oh, you can land on them when they're only doing their first bit of fire. That's more like a warning to be like, hey, get ready, this is gonna be bad. And yeah, you do have to spin these. You see, I can't jump into this from below. I can't Mario it. Also, these games incredibly generous with lives, and that's the belly flop. That's what happens when you screw stuff up because you're too busy talking. Yeah, it looks like they're generous with lives, and they typically are, until you realise that they're not. Because you will die a lot in the later areas. Yeah, once again, missing stuff. Mr. Good 11 boxes there. Rip and piss. Luckily Crash is a bit of an idiot, so he doesn't really care about being hit in the head a lot. Well, I say that now. We'll see later on when I miss like dozens of boxes, and things go really bad for him. But yeah. And then suddenly we're on a different island. We can go back if we want to. Yeah, there's multiple islands. You thought we were done because we were coming up on Stormy Ascent there, but no sir. No sir, we've got a whole other island here. And you better believe that we're up the creek. Without a paddle. Yeah, I guess some of these tips are going to explain things that I've already explained, but what do you expect? They're loading screens, right? Just enjoy the game. I don't remember how long Crash 1 is either. Whoop. That felt risky. Sometimes there's a rumble in my controller. I'm playing this on a controller, by the way. You can play with a keyboard. I wouldn't recommend it because it's a platformer and you'd be an insane person to do that. Sometimes there's a rumble in my controller and I don't know why. Like, I don't know if it means anything in particular. I don't know. You want to be careful running around in places like this as well, because there's sometimes things under those waterfalls. So you want to pay attention. Sneaky devs, they hide stuff. Like, I'm pretty sure I did have the chance of getting one of those Brio tokens earlier, but just missed it. Oh, I can't make that. In the original games it was, yikes, see they're hiding something down there? I don't know what. Is it worth the risk? Yeah, you know what, let's see. What's down here? Extra lives! Okay, I may have been able to save that, but who knows. I don't think it was worth it. I lost my masks there. Oh good, this is fun. Ah! So they're quite kind here, because they just put Wonder Fruit behind me, indicating that something has changed. But I don't know what. In the originals, I'm pretty sure that wasn't the case. Ah, see, there you go. don't know... Ah, I see. You break the TNT, you use this to get back up. So going down there early was premature. And there you go. These games have some learning involved. These fish are weird, by the way. I don't know, are they supposed to be piranhas? I don't know. I don't like their faces though, it's kind of strange looking. There's an achievement, by the way, for spinning away a life. Yeah. It's called I meant to do that, and honestly, I did mean to do that when I went about it. Difficult, difficult, difficult. Those sections are way harder than they look, by the way. Maybe it might be easy with the D-pad. Let's try that. Kind of. It's difficult because sometimes Crash does this front flip and it totally throws you off. See, he does it when you're starting a jump with movement. If you start moving, if you move in the air after you've jumped, he doesn't do it. But if you start it quickly, he does. 2, 3, 4, 5. Counting out loud because I'm a moron. There we go. Learning. I don't even know if I finished what I was saying there, but whatever, right? You guys get the gist of it. You're not stupid. Oh god, there's 3 parts of this. I almost just went. Hey! I actually didn't expect to get the gem in that level. The sound effect. Oh, I hope you guys are enjoying this as much as I am, because I am really... I could play this for a very, very long time. Oh, I'm looking forward to this for a long time, by the way. When the remasters were announced, I was like, oh man, I'm never going to get to be able to play those, and then they said, oh, they're coming to PC. Amazing. Anyway, Ripperoo. Kind of a staple character for this series. Yeah, you can't generally directly hit a boss to hurt them. So, once again, there's gimmicks. Here he is, he's a kangaroo who's gone insane and he's in a straitjacket. Back in Joey's. Now then, let's learn his pattern. Okay, so he just jumps from these in this triangle. He doesn't do anything different. What we're going to do here is activate the big TNT, the big TNT. And what we're going to try and do is time this. My timing is going to be awful, by the way. Did I even hit that? Yeah, there we go. We got the timing. Just got to time it so that he lands next to it. Okay. So the pattern is basically very similar. In fact, it's pretty much the same, isn't it? There we go, we'll see how that does. Big TNT takes a while to go off, so... Timing is hard, guys. There we go. Now then, one more pattern. That's on me. I did not have a lot of chance to react to that. Yeah, boss is somewhat unforgiving. Luckily he does telegraph where he's going to jump, it's just that I'm not exactly the fastest reacting person in the world here. should be good enough. Nowhere near. That's gonna be way off, isn't it? Yeah. I am sort of guessing at when I need to jump on these. Okay. Earlier than that. Or later. That should be good. Nope. I am awful. Hello, Ripperoo. Time to just randomly guess timings. I've never ridden a big TNT like that before. That was absolutely terrifying. There we go. Problem solved. Next. Okay. Does he change this pattern at all? Nope, just these corners. Bit too early. Oh god. I had nowhere to run. Ripperoo's always caused me trouble in these games. I forget where was safe to. Oh wow, 2 in a row. No way. Oh god, this is bad. Oof, I can't believe I escaped that. That was nonsense. That should be good. Hey. 4th, 5th time's the charm. Poggers. Yeah, Ripperoo is a weirdly difficult boss. I don't know why. I guess it's just the timing aspect of it, which is, it doesn't bode well for me, does it? Because this game's all about jumping and timing. So good luck, huh? Ah, the Lost City. You see here there is a special looking gem. To get that gem, if I remember rightly, I have to beat this and break every box without dying to earn the special gem. Thank you. Loading screen hint. I had remembered that, and I was about to explain it, but okay. Make me look a bit stupider. Ah, good. 3D jumps, my favourite. I really want it. Okay, I can't. Oh, I hate it. Sometimes there's stuff up here as well. Not this time. Yeah. Okay, you can jump on those guys. Gotta learn about what enemies are safe to jump on and what aren't. Did I mention, by the way, how much I love the collecting a lot of Wumpa Fruit sound effect is? That platform will drop. Bats are dangerous too. Now I don't remember. Jeez. I want to test something. These bats indicate, the ones on the left and right here, they indicate where these other bats will come from, but I want to see if doing this prevents it forever. does. Okay, cool. Yes, you can, as far as I'm aware, spin away bonus things. And yes, I do need them. I just hit something in there. There was a metal box. That was probably important. How do I just broke a box there, didn't I? Rip. Yeah, normally I would just jump off the edge and kill myself to restart. But to get the green gem, you have to get to the end without dying. And I realise I just completely missed that Brio token by doing that, so whoops. Yes, I do need them. Also, I think we'll save backtracking. Okay. We will save backtracking to the earlier levels for once we've got every coloured gem. Because I don't know which ones are going to require which gems. Oh, also another satisfying sound is to spin away a lot of fruit at once. I'll do it at some point. You bet your ass I'll do it at some point. It won't be on purpose, unless I'm trying to prove a point. Ah! Actually, let's just do it now. It's so good. Also, for what it's worth, I'm pretty sure that breaking that metal box there, or, sorry, you can't break metal boxes, activating that metal box activates this box here, which is the one that I just messed up. There we go. Do these drop? No, when you jump on them. Yes, the bats will hurt you. See you, Batman. You can stand on the 3D things, by the way. Not entirely aware of how obvious that is from looking at gameplay. But yeah, those blocks that are coming in and out of the wall, you can stand on top of those. Oh wow, I just noticed that Crash even has a shadow in this game. Oh, there's an enemy there. He's not particularly friendly. We need to jump on his head to kill him. I remember you. I very much remember you. We need to do that to get up to there to get that Brio token. Oh, Brio, by the way. Guy in the bottom left. Dr. Nitrous Brio, or N-Brio. A lot of the enemies in this game have N. Or just like honey names. Yeah, he's a bad dude. At least in this game he's a bad dude. As far as I can remember anyway. I'm pretty sure he's a bad dude. Oh good, there's a box right over some fire. My favourite. I don't know what that activated. We'll find out somewhere. Welcome to timing jumps. From platforms that aren't going to be there for very long. Patience. Patience. So yeah, there's a bonus thing there with 2 out of 3 Brio tokens. So we've missed one, right? Or have we? Have we missed one? Turns out no, we haven't. So I guess these guys follow you. I don't know if we need him though. Go on, piss off. Piss off, lizard dude. Yes, the fire will kill me, so don't want to jump into that. That was below this platform here. Welcome to a Brio bonus level. These are typically a bit meaner than your average ones. It doesn't allow 3D movements, that's good. Yeah. Yeah, dying in these doesn't matter though, because we do have a checkpoint, and that is still active. So we can give that another go. That doesn't affect the green gem acquisition, as far as I'm aware. If I'm proven wrong at some point, then rip me. Also, it doesn't take away lives to do this. The difficulty is getting rid of those boxes. Ooh. TNT. Very dangerous. Don't breathe this. Can't do that. I have made a mistake. Yeah, a lot of mean stuff in this game. Where they just like, oh, you fell once? Good luck getting back up. Just ever so slightly annoying. Of course, if there were actual more traps there, that would have been incredibly annoying. Right, so... there we go. Next. There we go. And instead of Cortex and whatever it faces at the end of it, Brio just smashes two alchemical flasks together and blows himself up? I don't know. I'm not going to try and explain that either. I don't know if we need this dude. These things are horrible. These platforms will just do that. Here we want to trigger this dude, and you're going to come over here? Shit. Well, let's just go through the level. Okay. As I was saying, let's just go through the level. Yeah, you can't spin these guys. You have to jump on them. These things are horrible, by the way. They're like seesaws. They get worse if you stand really far off. Yeah, we don't even need that guy. I was taking such an unnecessary risk. Feels extra bad, man. And now I'm getting very ridiculous. Hit boxes, please. You die once, you get impatient, you die many times. I'm pretty sure those used to be way meaner as well, by the way. Those seesaw platforms. Oh, the bar in the background that they keep spinning. As far as I'm aware, it doesn't hurt you. So, yeah. Oh, patterns. I'm so good at patterns. I'm not. Oh god. Help. Come here, buddy. I need your help. I can at least, if I'm going to do anything, at least prove a point in this. So we're going to have to do this level again, but, you know, bonuses are still bonuses. Oh good, my favourite. Counting to 5 over and over again drives you mad, man. Drives you mad. Also another thing, remember when those boxes were 10 bounces each? Because I do. Oh good. Count to 10 every single time. It was a whole different ball game. I feel absolutely terrible about what just happened there. Pretty sure we need this dude. Yeah, just be patient with him. No, I guess we don't need that dude. This next guy though, maybe. Yep. And there you go. There's all the boxes. But we died. A lot. Nearly perfect, but you died. And Crash looked incredibly unhappy with me. This is a perfect screenshot, isn't it? That sums everything up, really, about Crash Bandicoot. Nearly perfect, but you weren't, so get fucked. So yeah, we are going to go back for that, because I know that it's possible. There's leaderboards in this game? Oh my god. Online Crash leaderboards. That's something I'd never considered, apart from speedrunslive.com. I don't know why they give you the bouncy block there. Oh, also, since this is the first time we're revisiting a level, here's a clock, that'll start the time trial. I don't want to do the time trial, so let's ignore it. I don't particularly care about collecting one per fruit either. Okay, I felt like I was stuck there for a second. Odd. You do actually want to hold the jump button there, turns out. Mike, why are you so mean to those bats? I don't know, because it's fun. God, the music's so good. Never been like a super big fan of this iguana is really freaking me out. Never been a super big fan of these particular levels and the music, but yeah, they're still good. They're still super good. Ah, Mr. Bouncy Lizard Man. Ow, piss.
I'm a great wizard, I am.
Scary sub sounds, Kez? No, we don't. Also, funnily enough, I happened to look at that just before it actually said the thing. So go figure. We do have a 9-month subscriber hat now, though. Eh? So next month you'll actually get something new. So yeah, I screwed that up there. I missed the Brio token, so I'm gonna have to go do it again. This might happen quite a lot throughout these games. But yeah, cheers for subbing again, Kez. 8 months. You're a madman. I don't know why you'd support me for that long. But thanks, I appreciate it. Have you ever played? You ever played Crash? Yeah, the 3D jumps are not easy. Did you ever play these on the PS1? Because if you did, you'll know how hard they are. Honestly, that jump is not hard. I'm just having like I'm having a moment. I'm falling apart in this level for some reason. You didn't? Oh my god, dude. Dude! These games, they were my childhood. This is probably the first game I ever played. And it's not an easy one. It's very unforgiving. Oh, but so good. Oh my god! I need to... Yeah, it's hard to judge where you're stood exactly, honestly. And if you see me quitting, by the way, the reason I'm quitting is that you need to beat this level without dying to get the reward at the end. So, yeah. Unfortunately, a lot of loading. Siphon Filter and Twisted Metal. I never played the Twisted Metal games, but I played Siphon Filter a little bit. I wasn't any good at it. Frankly, I barely remember it. It was just like a third person... Was it even a shooter, or was it supposed to be stealth based? Because I don't remember. All I remember is getting shot in a street a lot. And not doing very well. There we go. How hard was that? Versus. Yeah. I had a friend who owned it. So I didn't really... I think we only played it like twice, but yeah, we didn't... I don't think we ever played the versus. I wasn't even aware that there was a versus mode. What do you even do? What do you do in Siphon Filter? Was it literally just a third person shooter? Because I could have sworn it had some like stealth aspects or some like agenty stuff, I don't know. Okay, Gears before Gears was a thing. By the way, so excited for Master Chief Collection. So excited for that. Oh, that'll be excellent. I've only ever played Halo 1 and 2. So yeah, that'll be a whole thing. You've only... Yeah, lizards. And calm. Now this guy, we need him, so we need to follow him. There we go, that's what I wanted to do earlier. We do have to do the Brio bonus again. They're doing a weird release schedule, the Master Chief Collection, aren't they? They're doing like the episodic stuff, so it's going to be like, oh, here's Halo Reach first. I don't think people liked Halo Reach all that much, so it's funny that they're starting with it instead of Halo 1. But I wonder how long that'll take to all come out, and how far are they going with it? Because I didn't look it up. Like, is it just going to be 1, 2, 3 and Reach and ODST? Or are they going to do Halo 4 as well? God forbid Halo 5. This guy... Get out of here. Careful not to spin that boy away. Gonna release in chronological story order. Oh, that makes a lot of sense then, actually. Never mind. Forget what I was saying. That makes perfect sense. Hell yeah, Kez. Hell yeah. I've actually, I still have my original Xbox, right? The only reason I've kept it is to play Halo. Oh, that was not good. The only reason I kept it was to play Halo, and now I'm like, well, if it's coming to PC, then I should sell it, right? So I've been trying to do that. Looking into selling it so that I can pick it up on release. Because I sure as hell can't afford new games. Not on release, but hell yes, legendary co-op, dude. Oh god, oh god, oh. The risks. Pretty sure I did that the first time. 1, 2, 3, oh wow, they're actually going with 4. Was 4? Did people like 4 or not? People didn't like ODST because they went back to Halo 1 mechanics with health kits and stuff. So that was weird. There we go, that's how you do it. See you, buddy. I don't remember anything from ODST. I really don't. I watched playthroughs of 3 and ODST and Reach. But yeah, the others, not so much. All I remember really about the more modern Halos is that people didn't like 5. Oh god. That was risky. Anniversary edition. Ooh. Although to be honest, that's what I would have expected from PC release of Halo 1, so yeah, Anniversary edition. This is risky. God. Now then, do I need this guy? I think I do need this guy. Okay. God. I was just thinking the other day, like, I really want you to watch. You remember that part in Halo 2 where Breaking Benjamin starts playing in that one room, Blow Me Away, and it's like, this is the most amazing thing I've ever heard ever. Ah. I really wanted to go and look that up, and then I thought, no, I'll wait for Halo 2 to release, and I'll play it and I'll experience it then, and it'll be even better. Provided they, of course, still have the license to play that. Remember it like yesterday. Man. So many memories of playing Halo 2. Oh, this bonus. Fun times, fun counting. Two, 3, 4, 5. Oh god. 3, 4, 5. I don't think I could have made that. Don't worry, dying in a bonus level doesn't affect the run. God. And Halo 1, like, there's so much good shit in those games, man, that I've just not been able to play for ever. Now be careful doing. There we go. Whew. You got Halo 1 on PC? Oh, I wish they'd release them on PC, like continuing, but they really wanted to keep them on the Xbox, didn't they? Uh oh. I've made a gross error. Come on, jump over here again. That was a risk I didn't need to take. There we go, green gem. Easy to pirate, yeah, but I wouldn't want to pirate it, I'd want to own it, you know. Didn't Halo 2 come to PC though? Didn't it? Oh, maybe it didn't. Maybe I'm misremembering that. Yeah, I've seen Let's Plays of it on PC and it's just like, wow, it looks bad from back then, but ooh, I can't wait to play it even with those old graphics, you know? It's gonna be great. It was! Oh! My god. There we go, that's what we were after, that green gem. I can't remember where the green gem was previously, so... Anyway. Man. I remember the old adverts for like Halo 3, where Chief was just in this like impossible battle with the Covenant, throwing bubble shields around, doing all kinds of shit. Oh, a temple level. I've already messed this up. Never mind, I fixed it. Problem solved. And then they actually went and just did that at the end of Reach. They were like, yeah, we'll make that playable. Of course it isn't Chief, but, I mean, you can only expect so much, right? See you later, Snick. By the way, judging these jumps, very hard. As you can see, I'm almost over-jumping every single time. Also, bats. Good look at the urns. New Pokemon movie, wow. That's completely gone over my head. Gone under my radar. There we go, there's the metaphor I wanted. Yeah, cheers guys. Cheers for the subscriberino. And enjoy your movie. By the way, seeing these spikes is actually not very easy. I don't know if that's just me or what. Maybe I'm just old. Oh god, you can actually still move on these platforms? That's risky. I don't think Snackman can do anything, but I mean, I guess he's just like a piranha plant reskinned. That was a risky jump. Whilst you will hear the Ooga Boogas. Ooga do something like that. Oh, wait a second. There you go. Good shit. Never get tired of that sound. What am I doing? I didn't see that platform going up and down behind it. Hopefully that comes back. Yeah. Oop, wasn't paying attention. Also, they do mean things here. Very mean things. Okay. Is this all safe? Oh. Ah. Okay. Now my question for you, Wasp, is how are you doing? And also, have you played Crash before? Because man, Kez hasn't. And it feels bad. Anything up here? Doesn't seem like there is. Yeah, this is from that era of gaming where they're like, invisible platforms? Sure, why not? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. So that was kind of mean. 9. Well, this is the Dark Souls of platformers, as we all know. Please don't make me make that joke a third time. Well yes, on today, the release of Sekiro, Shadows Die Twice. I've decided to play this Dark Souls game. What? Ah, piss. That's what I get for calling this Dark Souls. Wait, am I going forwards? Or am I going backwards? I think I'm going backwards here, aren't I? No. Okay, I'm going this way. Right. Call the music though. I need to watch some Sekiro stuff. I'm excited to watch Name Bro, good old Marcus play some Lobos, some Lobos and Junior. Oh man, speaking of Dark Souls, did you guys see the God Run from Hob? Happy Hob's God Run of all the games, taking 0 hits. Because my god, that was impressive. I was up the other night feeling absolutely awful, desperately wanting to go to bed. So desperately. But he was like, all he needed to do was Dark Souls 3, and I was just like, he's gonna make it. He might actually make it this time. He might do it. And I stayed up watching it for 5 hours. And then he does. He actually did it, and I was like, holy shit. So worth. So worth. That guy is a genius streamer, by the way. He's got all these like amazing jokes and just like hotkeyed things he can throw up on stream. Phenomenal stuff. He's so funny. I can't believe I've never watched him before. Yeah, the Happy Hob. Probably. I think that's his name. I don't know. Ah. Yeah. Let's save over here. Welcome to Road to Nowhere, by the way. This is probably where the game gets ridiculously hard. You can't hit the high altitude hogs. Yes. This was never a tip. Of course, tips were never a thing in the old version. Welcome to one of my most hated levels in the game. Danger, it says. Yeah. So you can stand on these boards. These ones, though, break after a moment. So you can't dawdle. And then there's these ones that break if you just simply touch them. So this is really mean. A lot of really precise jumps in these. And the crash one jumps are not easy to do, so you can't hit these hogs. The one thing you can do though is stand on the ropes. However, I'm not exactly all that good at that, and it's incredibly precise to do so, so I will likely not be doing so. Also, there's invisible platforms off to the left and right somewhere, but I don't know where. So good luck trial and erroring that. Also in the top left you can see behind my shill bar there is, I think that's Cortex's tower. Wait, hold on. Did Crash just have animations for the cold there? I don't think I've ever seen those before. Almost makes you feel bad for the poor sod. Almost. And so begins the death runs. This will be the source of many lost lives, I think. I'm jumping too far. Also, why am I using the D-pad? Oh, and the hogs, they will follow you. They will track you if you try and like sidestep around them. So that's not exactly a good solution. Okay, just taking it a bit slower. I don't know why I did that. I really don't know why I did that. I was somehow convinced there was something off to the left there. I was wrong. Uh-oh. So yeah, you can stand on these ropes. I guess I'll try, but you can also slip off them too. Just to prove that that is a thing that you can do. I'd like to try and beat these levels somewhat legit though. Mean. Oh. Well. There's a gem box path thing here. So I guess we don't need to worry about that, but it does mean that we need to come back to this level later on when we've got the red gem? Also bear in mind, this is the easier of one of these levels. There's some much harder ones. Oh god. Where they involve turtle physics. And turtle physics are not exactly the best physics. Please don't come here. Oh, you hog git. the 1x1 block. Good job, me. Falling in the 3 before. Yikes. Oh, I looked all skillful doing this the first time. Oh, they will do turtle stuff. Oh, good. So yeah, like I said before, you can spin turtles to kill them, or you can jump on them and it turns them upside down, and then they become a jumpy platform. And as you can imagine, I don't know if there's something up there. Guess not. Okay, simple enough. Yeah, they get creative with the contraptions and stuff here. There's certain like areas like this. Gotta be careful. They be crafty. I feel bad that I can't remember the name of that Bandicoot. So yeah, you wanna spin those. No. Entirely the opposite of spinning them. Make sure that these guys are right on the edge of the areas before you turn them upside down. There you go, we're missing some boxes. Turns out you need the red gem for this. And you can see there's invisible stuff out further on, dictated by the old lump of fruit. So we'll be coming back to that level at some point. Get hype for that. I know I am. That actually wasn't nearly as hard as I remember it being. So, go figure. I guess I just wasn't as good at this game as a kid, presumably? I don't know. Boulder Dash! Apparently there's a purple gem path. We don't have a purple gem. I don't know where the purple gem would be. Yeah, there's very little branching pathways in this. Crash 3 introduces a lot of branching pathways. Crash 2 sort of does some, but not many. Welcome to these levels. These are fun. There's a lot of rhythm to the Crash games, I feel. So I still just love the animations that Crash has. Never get tired of them, really. Also, he doesn't seem to do it. Maybe it's the later. Maybe it's Crash 2 where he does it, where you just barely get into these rooms that I'm in right now, as the boulder crashes into them, and he does a sort of like a roly-poly sort of recovery move when the boulder smashes into the rock face behind you. It's good. Another game, actually, that I only just remembered that I have, even. Rayman is it Legends? I think it's Legends. That has the very rhythm-based platformy levels. Those are so cool to watch. I bet they're so cool to play as well. I should play that at some point. Careful. I do wonder if we'll actually be able to finish this level. Not finish it, get the gem. Because it did mention purple gem requirement. I don't know if that's going to lead us to boxes or just an alternate exit. I really don't remember. I jumped way too early there. Can't believe I got away with that. Yeah, look at that. I believe this takes us down that pit, or I could be thinking of Crash 2 again. There's a really mean secret in Crash 2. I'm sorry, man. There's a really mean secret in Crash 2. I think you're running away from a polar bear. Almost exactly like that level. And at the end of it, they just expect you to jump down the pit where the polar bear went. And there's more hidden stuff down there. And there's no indication that you can do that at all. Normally it would absolutely kill you, but... I don't know, man. So there's a key in this level. I don't remember how to get keys. Let's work it out. It could be a Cortex thing, actually. So, bonus levels, we've been collecting old school controls. I actually have been using them occasionally. We've been collecting the regular bonus tokens. We've been collecting the Brio bonus tokens. And now I think they're going to introduce Cortex tokens as well. If I remember rightly. I think they're only used in a couple of levels as well to give you the keys. I'm not entirely sure about that though. You gotta burn, alright. Welcome to the world of Arthur Brown. Where I just mistimed my jumps. We're at 87 lives. That's an unreasonable amount of lives. Sorry, 88 lives. Jeez, that was risk. I did not see the life there. I was gonna spin. Good thing I didn't. Oh, top quality commentary. Jeez. That guy's gonna be a problem, isn't he? Not necessarily. Where you go in there, friend? Well, we don't need you. You should see some of the speedrun strats for games, these three games, because they are nuts. I guess if you... What am I doing? Oh god. What am I doing? If you haven't seen speedruns for Crash 1, 2 and 3, oh, you should see them, because they are so good. Crazy impressive. I don't know if there's stuff up here. I slipped. So yeah, another change from the originals is that Crash's hitbox in this game is a cylinder, I believe? Which makes it easier to fall off platforms like this. Whereas in the originals, he was a cube, which made it much easier to stay on them because you were either on or off a platform. Whereas in this, you can be sort of half off a platform. Oh good, patterns, my favourite. Anything in here? Oh good. Yikes. I don't know if we need to bounce off that guy, so I'm gonna wait for him to jump away. I guess not. I hope not. I don't know, I can't see any Cortex tokens up top. Okay, I should have waited to see the pattern. Good job, me. Patience is definitely a thing in this. Oh god, mistakes have been made. Oh, it's fine. Oh god. Let's see the pattern this time. Yeah, there you go. That's what I messed up on. That was rude. or stupid. Depends how you want to look at it, really. Oh, that's not permanent. So here's where you fall and land in fire. That's mean. I had a really bad feeling about that for some reason. I don't know why. Now my question, since we've only just picked up one bonus thing, is this level really long? Or have I missed stuff? I don't know. Is that moving? Is that going in and out? It sure is. Only when you stand on it. Okay, there's stuff underneath these platforms. Oh, what am I doing? With the perfect time to jump. Ah, good shit. Okay, you have to go pretty much instantly, I see. Or I could have gone then. Okay, not as hard as I was making it out to be. Think I'll ever get tired of Ripperoo. Anything over here? I don't know. Can't afford to try. Why? Why am I so stupid? Good. I'm glad that actually got rid of the rest of them, because I was a bit worried there. Oh man. What an awkward jump this is. Jeez. That did not feel good. Come over here, friendo. There you go. Now what's in here? Ah, I wonder if that's the first one or if I've already missed stuff. So yeah, bottom right, Cortex tokens. That'll be a whole different type of bonus level. God, I should observe the pattern here. It's just all at once. Okay. And I've screwed it up because there's a Cortex thing up there. I don't think you need to get through this without dying though, so we'll see. We'll see. Hey friend, come over here. Yeah, that's right. I still have them. Get out of here. Wumpa fruit. Help, I'm stuck. Ah. Oh god, oh god. Mistakes were nearly made. Bad timing. Hey how are you doing? Saw you watching some Hearthstone earlier. Is the Twitch scene for Hearthstone still alive, by the way? Because it kind of isn't. That's what we wanted. Uh-oh, uh-oh, help! Ah, No, I never tried it. I'm not really big into... well, I'm not into card games at all, really. Mistakes were made. And Hearthstone to me was just like... I don't know. To me, it was maths. A lot of maths. Which I don't like at the best of times. And luck and randomness. Never really liked card games for that sort of stuff. TCGs, CCGs, nah. I used to watch Day 9 play Hearthstone a lot though. This is risky. Nah, it's fine. In fact, I think he still does. You ever watched Day 9 play? Oh, I should just observe this pattern. This is horrible. Okay, that's what you need to do. Oh god. Should we try and 3D jump it? Yeah. Okay. Why was that so hard? I don't know, man. Oh, good. Oh, good. My favourite. Yeah, I did not plan that out properly at all. Channel surf when watching Hearthstone? Millennial brain is too impatient. But aren't I technically a millennial? You just gotta get more patience, man. Speaking of patience, when's the best time to jump here? Wait, what did Crash just do? I wanna watch that again. I was paying attention to the platforms, not what he was doing. Actually, for the sake of it, I think he's got some idle animations that are quite fun to look at. That was literally what I was just doing, scratching my head. Good. Do whatever it was. Man, I wanna know. Oh, the yo-yo. Yeah. Who'd have thunk that a Bandicoot would be so good at yo-yoing? Never mind. Never mind, eh? Just go. Oh no, this is worse. It's fine. We're fine, we lived. We're the boy who lived. Cortex? Ah, Bandicoots are a real thing, yeah. Can I jump around this? Oh god. Alright, welcome to a Cortex bonus. This is gonna be all kinds of difficult. Yeah. Oh, the music! This is like... this is the boss fight music for him. That didn't go as planned. Fast reactions are the order of the day, and I do not have them. should be good. 23 out of 23. Get him! Get him! Kill him! Never mind. Yes, he escapade. Ah, Sunset Vista. Did we actually get the key for that? I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. We got something for it. We're missing... Wait. Oh, no, we're not missing anything. Spiteful spirit and faint heartedness, Joe. Come on, man. I get that. Is it really a joke, though? Can you really say it's a joke when you're just saying Guild Wars 1 skills? Besides, we're just diverting from what we should be talking about. You're giving me a migraine with all these terrible puns. Oh, if you're not careful, I'll suffer a real power drain out of this. You're giving me a heckin' wastrel's worry there, Imp. I'll stop. I feel like this guy's gonna be a big deal. Do I need him? I don't think so. No, it won't scroll any further. You can't keep up. Sounds like you need to retreat, or maybe fall back. A breeze. Oh man. A healing breeze. Let me just remind myself of something there. Now I can't think of any other Guild Wars 1 skills. Like, literally zero. Not after that frenzy of jokes. Oh, not after that flurry of puns. Oh, I'm a real warrior. We did get the key. Nice. So by the way, keys unlock extra levels, so we weren't able to get into Whole Hog earlier, but now we can. So let's do the Whole Hog. One of these hog levels. I will be squeezing it. And you can't stop me. Here we go. We're riding a hog. It's out of control. I don't know if we actually can jump over those dudes, but I do just in case every time. And that's it. Exactly my kind of expression when I jump on top of a hog and that immediately runs away with me. Don't know about you. Nope, turns out you can't jump over them. Science was done. I can't tell if I'm just better at the game than I used to be as a kid, or if they're just way more lenient with the amount of lives that they give you, because I certainly don't remember having this many lives ever in Crash 1. But don't worry guys, I'm going to throw them all away on this level. That trumpet's so good, that bass so good. I can play this by the way, I mentioned that earlier, but when you weren't around before, Imp, so... Ah! Oh! That's what I get for mentioning things again. Repeat self, fall into hog. is the way of life around here. That's better. Ooh. This is right next to the checkpoint as well. Typical. Okay. To the right, to the left, to the right, to the left, to the right, to the left, to the right. The hitboxes on the hog is not exactly super accurate either. It's much easier than it used to be, I'll tell you that. In the originals, driving the hog used to be a hell of a lot more difficult. Totally screenshotting that, by the way. Watch Crash's eyes. Do I have a mouse pointer? I do. Like, how long do I have to hold this pose for? Are we done, guys? Oh, hold on. Okay, enough of that. It used to be a lot more difficult. You couldn't tell where the hitbox of the hog was. Nowadays it feels a hell of a lot smoother. Also, I guess I should mention that I'm playing this in 60 FPS, you're watching it in 30. But it used to be like a 24.9 FPS, I think, on the old PAL version. So yeah, it was not nearly this smooth. Koala Kong. How do I beat this guy again? Ah. He likes to flex whenever he's got an audience. Me too. Not really. Hello, Koala Kong. You can actually get over to him and deal with him, but... There's a way to do that, but I don't know exactly how to do it. Yeah, what you have to do is wait for this, and then spin that into him. Easy peasy. How's Brexit? Fuck knows, dude. I stopped paying attention, if I'm completely honest. All I know is that the country is in absolute chaos. Brexit's not going well. I'll tell you this, I certainly didn't vote for it. By the way, the minecart's in this boss fight, not to talk politics. No, okay, that was rude. My shoes are all that's left of me. Didn't see that TNT block falling. The minecarts can block the block that you spin back at him. So yeah, you gotta do some timing. Also, you can, as I said, get over to him and spin him when he's like over there. And then this is incredibly trivial, but I don't really know the strategy on how to get over to him. So, Koala Kong, you're just gonna have to wait for me, buddy. I totally just ran into that TNT. Good job. A lot of these boss fights end up into being a little bit of trial and error. Look at his legs, dude. Oh my god, he skipped leg day, for sure. Oh my god, I just noticed his expression as well. It's brilliant. Get rocked. I stopped paying attention for a brief second there. One more. through this. Oh, I screwed up. I hit the minecart. I got impatient. There you go. See ya. Is that technically defeated if he's just on a minecart? I mean, I guess if his legs are that weak, he's gonna have a hard time getting off it. So, you know. There is that problem. The lesson here is never skip leg day, I suppose. Talking like a true gym man right now, because I totally go to the gym all the time. What? Sure, let's do it. Let's do heavy machinery. It is almost 3:30 in the morning. That is a good point. Probably shouldn't stream for too much longer. I didn't see if this had a bonus, like, extra gem in it. Well, new music! Oh, you can't jump on these as far as I remember. You can on these though. See ya. I don't know what they are either, these objects. Like some dude with a periscope. Alright, rule 1 of Crash Bandicoot games. Blue stuff, generally quite safe. Orange stuff, not safe.
What have we got?
Spiky stuff, not safe. Is there something down there, or am I being debated? There's something down here.
What have we got?
Nice. Dude, are you just going through my... Help! Help! I'm in panic. I'm in an immense panic. You're just going through my old tweets. This is not comedy. But seriously, tea is an emulsion. Depends on how you mix it. Milk first, hot water second. Molecules bind together differently than putting the milk in last. Milk in last makes it a mixture. I'm one of those so-called heathens that puts the milk in first. So I technically make my tea wrong, but here's the thing. Turns out it makes it into an emulsion, and it does taste different. Who knew? I only ever made it like that because that's how I was taught to make tea. Frankly, it doesn't really matter. But hey, there you go. You learn something new every day, right? Risky. Lemons? Lemons? You know what you do when life gives you lemons, right? I can't remember the whole spiel, so the answer to that is no. Lemons in your tea? Next you'll be saying, oh, you add honey in as well. Side note, I've never been able to work out what Crash says when you get hit by stuff like that. It's like, ooh, polypatracia? Like what? It's not even English. Then again, claiming that Crash ever speaks any English is a bold one, to say the least. Okay. shitty. Oh, never mind, everything is fine. Everything is fine. See ya. Oof, almost messed up. I like how it speeds up the final fruit gathering there. I'm sure I was going to say something a second ago, but no, never mind, it's gone. My brain stopped functioning. I guess that's what happens. I need friend to help me. Come on, Periscope dude. Cheers. Oh, that's what I was going to say. I'm not one to ever put anything in my tea other than just like tea, milk, 1 sugar. That's it. Scotland, eh? So you were up the north as well and you didn't think to tell me? You lunatic. Ah! Should have said something, man. I'd have been like, hey, I won't come out and meet you. Because I'm notoriously bad at getting out of the house. Especially to do anything vaguely important like that. Oh god, mistakes. Ah. I was about to ask how I was supposed to do this then. Everything is fine. Alright, another bonus. Whereabouts did you go? In England and Scotland. I've only been to Scotland a couple of times or once, I don't know. Yeah, shit. Rip. Never mind. Maybe next time, eh? You should come back and visit places. Okay, this is a little bit more difficult than I. Oh shit. The Midwest. You still around? Was it Boston? Was it Boston? God, damn it. The timings. I will be sure to do that. It's highly unlikely. I'll be back. Irish though? Why not go to Ireland if you're going for like a heritage trip? Michigan, that's the one. I can't see Crash. Okay, I'm just kind of guessing based on feel here. Guess we made it. I can't pick that up. Fine. I also didn't know you were married, Imp. That's news to me. I still remember a very awkward Skype call where you were like, wait, did I come from the left or the... I came from there, didn't I? A very awkward Skype call where you were like, you should get on here and talk to this person. Was it girlfriend at the time? I don't know. It was like, oh, cause you're British, lol. And I was like, why? Super awkward. No, I don't want to go there. I want to go this way. God. That brings memories back, doesn't it? Oh, hello, there's stuff there. I've made a mistake. Shut up that call. I don't know why, man. It was kind of weird. It was kind of weird. Hey, I got the gem. Did not expect. Look at that, 51% complete in just 2 hours. We're not doing too bad, we're actually making progress. That was back when we were desperately trying to get everybody into Skype and to use programs like Vent and TeamSpeak, and I mean it was just Vent and TeamSpeak back then, wasn't it? Oh man. That struggle, by the way, continued all the way up until now. If we were still all playing Guild Wars 2, which we're not, if we were, then we'd all still be desperately struggling to get people into what's the name of the thing? Discord. Yeah. But we've had thriving communities here and there. Oh wow, we had a whole cutscene for Cortex Power. Great music too. Joyous to listen to. I don't think you've been listening to me. Hello. Okay, there's electric there. Ah, branching pathways. I mean, voice chat is easy. The thing is, well, Discord makes everything super easy. But people are so adverse? They're so, like, they don't really like using it. I don't know why. Wait, should I go back? Let's go this way. Never mind. Let's grab this and then go backwards. Going backwards in these games is particularly difficult because you can't really see what's coming. Ah, I need a blue gem anyway. Never mind. Yeah, people are really, like, against getting on it. Oh shit. And yeah, it does. But man, people just don't like the sound of their own voice and they get embarrassed. And I get it. I used to too. Nowadays I just stopped caring so much. Teamwork makes the dream work. I wonder if I can... Nah, it's probably not worth it. And natural one in an acid pit. Congrats, you failed your acrobatics check. Hit. It was such an unnecessary risk to do that as well, you know. Don't know why I did. Get out of here. Shit, it's not worth it, is it? The N platforms, by the way, they stand for Neo Cortex. In case anyone was wondering. I don't think anyone was wondering that, but... that's why N is brandished everywhere. $18 out of 42. Oh, that's a lot of missed boxes. But I'll take the Wumpa fruit. Get the hell out of here. I remember these levels being so much harder than this. I think I also remember a level, oh it might be Crash 2 again. The level where you have to get 0 boxes and you get rewarded for that. I think that's Turtle Woods in Crash 1. Crash 2 even, sorry. Like the first level. Or the first actual level anyway. Because you start out in like a fake level. Ah, generator room. let's play Coco for this one. How many years ago did I play this? Like sometime in the 90s? Fuck. And then again like sometime in the early 2000s. And then probably again like 5 years ago or so. Man, it's a classic for me. Some would say it's not old enough to be called a classic. I would say oof, and I've killed myself. I would say it's my classic. It's what I grew up with, therefore it's a classic, right? Bouncing TNT, the most dangerous of all the TNT. Oh. I think that just put stuff behind me actually, so let's... No? I could have sworn I heard some boxes coming up behind me. I guess not. Oh. What did that exclamation mark do? Oh. These. Right. Alright, cheers for hanging out. Get all fruit, these platforms fall, by the way. Oh, this one might not. There we go. There it is. One thing this weekend outside of my comfort zone. Streaming is outside of my comfort zone. I mean, not really. It sort of is, a little. It's amazing how you can sort of... It depends on the game, I suppose. Sometimes I can just feel like super out of it. Like at the end of Grimrock, I was so... I don't know. I just didn't feel so great at the end of that stream. It was weird. This is really hard to judge the perspective of. Oh, okay. I understand now. Oh, this is one of those don't die in the level gems. So we're gonna have to do this again. Be prepared for that, lads. Hey, we're at 99 lives. GG. This is why the perspective was weird to me. Because I think we're going down there, just not quite yet. Yeah, without dying. That's a problem, because I already have, haven't I? I'm gonna kill him. Don't worry. Here we go. This is the little area that I was seeing earlier on and thinking, can I get down there easily? The answer was no. Because it was just a later part of the level. Those boxes that are surrounded by TNT, like we just saw there by the way, are deceptively easy, or deceptively difficult to do right. Because they look really simple. They can be, if you know the timing then you just know it. But you have to be like a really quick tap of the jump button to get those right. That was risk. The big old risk. Safety first. CO Pinstripe Poterot? What? Ah, Pinstripe Poterot. Yeah, he's a Poteroo? I don't know what Poteroo is. No smoking, radioactive, electric, and death. Good. Yep, nearly perfect, but I died. Indeed. So, in other words, let's try again, because that's the yellow gem? Either way, it's a gem, and we need it. Oh, the blue gem's next as well. Poggers. Right, let's not die this time, yes? I hope. Also, don't accidentally pick up the clock, because that will also trigger the time trial and invalidate things. Crap, I can't do that. Let's just play this slow. Slow and safe. Strong and stable. Never make that reference again. Delicious fruit! God. Now I'm really scared that I'm gonna do some really stupid jump and just get myself killed. Oh god. Perspective, please. Okay. We're good so far. We're good so far. Coco's far too happy with herself. That expression though. Wow, we have 2 extra hits. Incredible. Oh, I nearly just screwed everything up by dying in a pit. Yeah, they won't help you if you fall in a pit. Good old Aku Aku. He's a bro, but he can only do so much. Okay. Live and let live. Now I'm spooked. Oh. I can't believe that you can walk off the edge there. I can't believe it. That's ridiculous. I had no idea. Oh. Balls. Let's try that one again. Because I want that yellow gem. Oh jeez, it is getting late. I'm getting hungry. Also, I just realised if you quit out of a level, you lose all of your masks. Actually, safe, slow. Coco's hair's kind of making it a little difficult to see. It's fine. Okay, risks. Too many risks. Also those huge icons. Oh god. Luckily there aren't really momentum physics in this game. Momentum physics? Is it physics momentum mechanics? Is this mechanics more than physics? So you can like stop and freeze and be like ah, and then still make a jump just fine. Aku, please protect me from my own stupidity. Never mind. I mean, he did. I just didn't realise this guy was quite... Oh. Piss. I didn't realise he was quite so close. Impatience is what kills you a lot in games like this. Platforms, I suppose. Yeah, particularly harder ones. You get into some rhythm and then you realise, oh, the game is training me, it's like conditioning me to get into this rhythm, and then it throws something else at you. That's how they get you. That's how they get me anyway. I guess it happens to everybody, but I don't want to assume. No, no, of course not. Why would I do that? That doesn't count as a real death. You don't lose lives if you've activated the time trial. Yeah. We don't want to activate the time trial. Because that doesn't allow us to get all the boxes. Actually, I guess it would, but it doesn't allow you to get the gem. You could still get all the boxes, just not the gem. And, you know, we're after the boxes because of the gem, so why would I do that to myself? Whoops. Just pause there for absolutely no reason other than for the extreme jeopardy. God, I just want to get rid of these guys. Okay. The more I redo the bits that I've already done right, the more I'm just changing my strategy and messing it up. Ah. Also, I just realised that on the pause screen it shows us what we've got. I hadn't really looked at that before. The mistakes. And every one costs us 2 loading screens. So what is the pause screen looking like? We got 1 out of the 2 keys, 9 out of the 26 gems, no relics, and we're missing 5 coloured gems. Hopefully we'll actually get this one at some point. It would be nice. Aye. Oh. I think I've been an expert at these levels by now. No sir. I am sort of wondering, idly, what Coco's idle animations are. I don't really want to just stand about and check them. Also, there is a slight, tiny period after a spin where you're still technically spinning. there, buddy. Right, we're sort of where we were. Sort of. Also, isn't it just the bloody curse where you get the furthest the first time? And then you can't replicate it? What's happening here? You're witnessing it live!
What have we got?
Alright, piss off into the background. There you go. Okay. Semi-progress. Actually spun that one dude into the other one. Feels good, man. I feel like I want to jump from the top, but at the same time it's like so risky. Okay. Now then, don't want to walk into him, don't walk off the edge. It's all good. Oh, oh. There was so much panic in my actions there. Okay. Okay. The concentration right now. These ones are probably harder to get over because you have to jump forwards and you can't really see where you're going. I think that's a rip-roaring success. Now we get to see what Coco's gem animation is, which is nice. Okay. She just pulls it out of her laptop. Oh, at least you get a cute expression at the end of it, that's nice. Anyway, back to Crash, the actual star of the show. Although the next level has another coloured gem in it. So... more of this toxic waste. Oh no! I think it's this level that I'm thinking of. If it is, I'll explain what I'm talking about. Luckily, we have a few lives to spare. Only 99 though. Yikes. Let's see, is it? Oh god, it is! Okay. So these are not my favourite levels. Because judging distance and depth perception is not my strongest point. Oof. Oh, the music! That's so remixed! Dude, that's awesome. That's such an awesome remix. Oh yeah. I might have to grab the soundtrack to this and like use it in videos and stuff. Anyway, the difficulty here comes not from the rolling ones. Oh no, rolling ones are relatively easy to deal with. Unless you're on a hill. In which case they're a little bit harder. Oh no, there's bouncing barrels. I don't know if you can spin these either. No, is the answer. God, I hate this level. Ugh, the toxic waste levels are miserable. Miserable. It's fine, just concentrate and go for it, yes? Okay, get out of here, buddy. These guys are like... What is their job, by the way? They're employed to toss barrels down? Oh god. Bye, bye, I'm out of here. I need to learn this pattern. Oh, they don't always bounce. There are marks on the ground. Oh god, that was so much risk that I didn't need to take. If I didn't have Aku-Akus, I'd have messed this up already. Alright. Oh, and there's more. And there's more. Bouncing ones as well, because I see a mark on the floor in front of me. Are they all bouncing? God, it's so scary. Where do they bounce? Okay. They bounce right on the seams, it looks like. So if I stand in the middle of each of these little platforms, I should be okay. Yes. Leg it. Oh god. At least the music's phenomenally cool. That was extremely lucky. Good for me. Alright. More bouncing death. Oh god, they put you right in the way. Shit! Are these ones falling not... Oh, those aren't quite in the same spots. Yeah, look at that. Ah, shit. Time to learn. I was right at the end. Unbelievable. Alright, we're gonna try again. But you died. Feels crash, man. Tell you what though. Unless this game is a lot shorter than I remember. Wow, we're already at Pinstripe! This game is a lot shorter than I remember it being. Or I'm just better. Or maybe I just sucked as a kid, I don't know. I'm really failing to see that whole IGN comment about this being what it was. Hopefully this doesn't... Okay, good. Get out of here. It was highly important that I picked up that one single Ripperoo. Don't question it. You know you would too. Concentration though. Levels like this are simply like, it's just you and the timing. There's no like, well I'd say there's no gimmicks, but really the whole level is a gimmick, isn't it? But like, I don't know. don't know, it's very you versus this. Bouncing. That was risky. Yikes. Okay, we're all fine. Doing fine. Doing just a-okay right now. There's more left. Now then, where do these land? I'll be safe here. And then in the middle again? Like here-ish? Oh, I don't like this. This is precarious. I don't like this either. Just 3D jump around that. That was exceptionally spooky as well. If I remember rightly, this was not quite this easy, dare I say, as a kid. Because obviously the remaster has added details in. I'm pretty sure the marks on the ground for the toxic waste barrels didn't exist in the originals. So I can stand here. God. Think I can stand here? That's so good. Oh, luckily I had a mask. Ooh, blue gem get. Blech. This is how I would describe this stream. It's literally perfect. No, no. God, no. Why? Okay. Pinstripe. I think we'll do Pinstripe, and then I'll probably call it... Actually, how close are we? I don't know how close we are to Cortex. I don't know. Oh no, there's Embryo first. Yeah, okay. We'll do Pinstripe, then we'll call it for tonight. Pinstripe is a bit of a different boss. Yeah, he's got a Tommy gun. Yeah, see? My name's Pinstripe. And to deal with him, we are going to hide behind a chair and die. Lads, we got shot. Thing is, it's quite hard to tell what is safe and what isn't. You just have to wait for your opportunity for him to reload, and then hide. Easy enough so far, right? He's got a picture of Cortex and himself. Ah! Maybe I could have jumped that, I don't know. What happens if you do jump? Well, he hit me anyway. GG. That was not good. If you look on the ground where he was stood just there, he's got a picture, a coloured in picture of apparently what looks like him shooting a Tommy gun at a Crash Bandicoot. There we go. Yeah, he's an unpleasant dude. He's one of the easier boss fights, I think. With a big no symbol. And Crash just crossed out like that. Oh, that's great. Not the most intelligent of Otaroos. Otaroo is. I should probably look that up. Ah, there we go. And he's gone. One gangster. Smoked. Eliminated. And the achievement, Pinstripe Patooey. More like, eh? The High Road. Now this is the level that I remember being particularly nasty. I can't look at the islands, unfortunately. I don't know how much more there is to do. I would have guessed that there's an entire other island, but we might be closer than I'm thinking. Yeah, I should call it. Okay. Let's save the game. Okay. Well, 61% through the game? That's a decent amount, right? How are we doing in terms of percentages and stuff? You know, 11 out of 26 gems, we got half of the coloured gems, 61%, 1 key, none of the relics though. That's gonna be a whole thing. And, yeah, we'll do that next time, I would say. Yeah. That's the plan for next time. Finish Crash 1 and then do all the speedrun and stuff. 26 levels of relics to go. So, join me then, when we will have many a good time. I know I'm having a good time. Hopefully you guys are at least enjoying the music, because I know that's the biggest highlight for me. And we'll see you next time. Follow the stream and stuff if you want to see more. And be notified of when I go live and things, or, you know, just watch it on YouTube, I suppose. It's up to you. Alright, see you guys next time.